Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're again diving into one of Neville Goddard's essential teachings. This time, the concept of the golden rule, as well as how it relates to his concept of everyone is you pushed out. Now, you might already be familiar with the golden rule as the principle of treating others as you'd like to be treated. But in Neville Goddard's philosophy, this rule has a much deeper significance, especially when it comes to shaping our reality. So if you're interested in manifesting a more harmonious, fulfilling life and understanding the profound influence of your inner world, then keep watching to the very end to learn how these two very important topics relate to one another and what Neville Goddard says should be our approach to manifest the life that we want. Hi, I'm Jeff, and I teach practical and spiritual methods to organize and empower your life. So Neville Goddard, a mystic, a teacher, an author, many titles, often emphasized the creative power of imagination and the mind in shaping our reality. Central to his philosophy, though, is this principle of everyone is you pushed out, something I've talked a lot about on this channel. And that concept suggests that our perceptions, our thoughts, and our beliefs about others and the world around us are all reflected back to us in our own experiences. So the golden rule, which is essentially do unto others as you would have them do unto you, is integral to his teachings as well. Goddard viewed it not just as a moral guideline, but as a fundamental spiritual principle that governs how our inner state shapes our external reality. So he taught that by holding positive, loving assumptions about others, we cultivate those qualities within ourselves, which ultimately brings positive experiences into our lives. So in essence, practicing the golden rule goes beyond behavior. It requires consciously aligning one's inner dialogue and assumptions with love, compassion, and understanding. Neville Goddard believed that this alignment brings harmony into our relationships and reinforces our ability to manifest our desires, because we're treating others as extensions of our own consciousness. So this is how there's an interplay in a relation between the golden rule and this concept of everyone is you pushed out. And the golden rule in this way becomes a very powerful tool in the method for realizing one's highest self, intentions, and manifesting what you want. So Neville Goddard believed that the golden rule isn't just about behavior or guidelines. It's a powerful spiritual law. In his view, the world around us, of course, is a mirror of our own internal state, reflecting our beliefs and our assumptions and our expectations back to us. So when he said that everyone is you pushed out, Neville meant that our perception of others and our assumptions about them influence how they then show up in our lives. So when you apply the rule in Neville Goddard's way, it means choosing to think about others in ways that you would want them to think about you. This includes seeing others as happy, fulfilled, and capable of love and success. By doing this, you're aligning yourself with positive qualities that will eventually be reflected back to you in your own experiences. In short, the golden rule is a reminder that how we perceive others is a direct reflection of what we're inviting into our own lives. Neville Goddard also taught that our assumptions create our reality. So this means that what you assume to be true about others will become true in your interactions with them. If you expect others to be difficult, then they're more likely to act that way toward you. But if you hold assumptions of kindness, respect, and love for others, then these qualities will be reflected back to you in those interactions. So practicing the golden rule in these situations involves setting intentional assumptions. So before you interact with someone, take a moment to visualize them as being at their best. Happy, supportive, positive, compassionate. And imagine them responding to you in a positive, loving way. So this isn't about trying to control others, but changing your own perception of them. And when you do this consistently, you're not only improving your relationships, but also creating a reality where love and kindness are more present. So the golden rule, when applied through this lens, can also be a tool for transforming challenging relationships. If there's someone in your life right now who you have difficulty with, maybe they're not a great communicator, you have difficulty in your communication, but you have to deal with them in some way, maybe somebody at work, for example, it can be really tempting to focus on that person's faults. But with this view, holding on to negative assumptions about that person isn't going to help anything. In fact, it will only reinforce that experience. So instead, just, as a test, just try this out in your life. Try shifting your assumptions about that person to reflect compassion and understanding. So for example, instead of seeing a difficult family member or colleague at work as a source of stress and a real pain to deal with, try to view them as someone who, like you, is navigating their own challenges in life and just trying to do their best. Visualize them as being peaceful, cooperative, and kind to you. This shift in perception often has an incredible impact. I've tried this a few times and it's actually worked. And you begin to see the person in a new light, and in turn, that influences how the person interacts with you. So by treating others as you would want to be treated, both in thought and in action, you're aligning with the reality that you want, one that's peaceful, full of empathy and harmony and more love. And again, just try this out in your life. I've tried it in a few cases, and I think like me, you'll be shocked at how well this works. So if you're looking to transform your reality, start by transforming your assumptions with Neville Goddard's take on the golden rule, and understanding more how it also aligns with his teachings on everyone is you pushed out. Because remember, this isn't just about actions. It's about aligning your inner world, your inner thoughts and beliefs with love and compassion and positive qualities. And as you do this, you're not only creating a more harmonious life for yourself, but also just contributing to a more kind and more understanding world in general. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and share it with others who might benefit from this message. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.